Thank you, Mr. Vice President. This is a joint statement with Geneva International Centre for Justice. We would like to thank the High Commissioner for his update and join his call for better protection of human rights and dignity. We would like to express our strong distress on the persistent lack of efficient redress of gross and systematic violation of international humanitarian and human rights law in the war-torn Middle East. Deliberate targeting of populated areas by the military forces of UN member states under the pretext of fighting ISIS is unacceptable. The protection of civilians and refugees should remain the utmost priority. We receive countless testimonies of summary execution, arbitrary detention, rape, disturbing practices of torture and ill treatment committed by militias and the security forces of the state involved in the armed conflict in Syria, Yemen and Iraq. This widespread and systematic gross human rights violation taking place for years cannot be ignored and regarded as isolated incidents. The perpetrators should be brought to justice and victims compensated. For example, Iraqi authorities continue to exert excessive force against certain components of society. The liberation campaigns conducted by them are in fact used to carry out policies of ethnic cleansing against the Sunni minority. The pro-government militias, mainly al-Shabi, financially and logistically supported by countries, claim to fight ISIS, but in fact implement their own sectarian agenda in the region by committing horrendous war crimes. Moreover, the extraordinary use of violence by third states has caused extreme untold suffering to the people. Finally, we take this opportunity to urge you to give greater attention to the dissemination and implementation of the DDPA. The scourge of racial discrimination and other insidious forms of discrimination continue to be a significant obstacle to respect for human rights. We urge your office to better understand why action, some mandated by the UN General Assembly, has not been taken to date. Your office must be made fit for the purpose of combating discrimination based on the mandate of the DDPA. Thank you.